Once upon a time, in a small town near the mountains, there lived a young boy named Daniel. He was 18 years old, full of dreams, and had a burning desire to do something great in life. Daniel was passionate about painting. Since childhood, he loved colors, brushes, and the way art could bring life to a blank canvas. He wanted to become a famous artist, someone whose work would inspire people across the world. But life was not kind to him. His family was very poor. His father was a carpenter who earned just enough to put food on the table. His mother worked as a seamstress. They had no money to buy him paints or brushes. Many times, Daniel painted using coal pieces on old cardboard boxes that shopkeepers threw away. Even though his heart was full of dreams, reality always reminded him of his limits. One day, his town organized an art competition. The winner would receive a scholarship to study in a big city art school. Daniel's heart lit up with hope. He thought, "This is my chance. If I win, I can finally learn and grow as an artist." For days, he prepared. He borrowed brushes from a kind neighbor and collected broken crayons from children. He worked late at night, drawing pictures of nature, people, and life around him. His painting for the competition showed a farmer working hard in the fields under the bright sun. He wanted to show the beauty of struggle. Finally, the competition day arrived. Daniel walked into the hall, his heart beating fast. When he saw the paintings of others, his confidence started to shake. Some children had rich parents who bought them the best colors, canvases, and brushes. Their paintings looked perfect, bright, colorful, professional. Daniel's work looked simple compared to theirs. When the results were announced, Daniel's name was not called. He lost. The scholarship went to another boy who painted with expensive oil colors. Daniel felt broken. Tears filled his eyes. He thought, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I should give up my dream. That night, Daniel sat alone outside his small house. The moonlight touched his unfinished sketches. He remembered all the times he had painted with nothing but coal. He remembered the joy he felt when people smiled at his drawings. Slowly, he realized something. Failure is not the end. Losing one competition doesn't mean I'm not an artist. I can't let this be the reason I give up. The next morning, Daniel made a promise to himself. I will not give up. I will turn this failure into my strength. One day, I will prove to the world what I can do. From that day forward, Daniel worked harder than ever. He painted every day, on walls, on newspapers, even on the sand by the river. Sometimes children laughed at him, but he kept going. He read books about famous artists in the town library. He practiced new techniques using whatever materials he could find. Years passed. Daniel entered many competitions. At first, he lost again and again, but every failure taught him something new. Slowly, his work improved. His lines became sharper, his colors more meaningful, his stories deeper. People in the village started noticing his talent. They began buying small paintings from him to hang in their homes. One day, a well-known art teacher from the city visited the town. He saw Daniel's paintings displayed at a local fair. He was amazed. He asked, "Who made these?" When people pointed to Daniel, the teacher went up to him and said, "Young man, you have a rare gift. Would you like to study in my art academy? I'll give you a scholarship." Daniel couldn't believe his ears. The opportunity he once lost had returned, but this time he was ready. He went to the city, studied under great artists, and worked with dedication. Slowly, his paintings began to be displayed in galleries. People admired his story even more than his art. They said, "This is the boy who never gave up. even when life gave him nothing. Years later, Daniel became one of the most respected artists in the country. At the opening of his first big exhibition, reporters asked him, "What is the secret behind your success?" Daniel smiled and said, "The secret is simple. Never give up. Failure is not the end. It is only a lesson. Each time I failed, I told myself I am one step closer to success. If I had given up after my first competition, I would not be standing here today." Remember, failure is a teacher, not a punishment. Learn from it, and success will surely follow. So friends, remember Daniel's story. Life will test you with failures. People may laugh at you and situations may seem unfair. But don't stop. Don't give up. Every failure is just another step toward your success. If you like this story, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories like this one. See you in the next video with a new story and a new lesson. Until then, keep trying, keep learning, and most importantly, never give up.